Hello everybody, I'm Einar the Boneless and welcome to Puppet Vikings. Hey, today we're going to have a look at reenactment combat. So we're going to start off with the basics on how to attack and how to defend with single-handed weapons and shields. Start off with safety equipment. So that is a leather reinforced glove, simply made from a ordinary gardening glove with thick pieces of leather stitched to it. Protects your hands against accidental hits. On the head, a helmet. Now not all Vikings wore helmets. They're pretty rare in find, but for safety we wear helmets. Shield. Well, it's a big round wooden shield with a metal boss. It just protects you from blows. Sometimes they're made correctly as per historical finds, other times it's just a large thick piece of plywood with a metal boss. Weapons. Now the weapons are made from spring steel and they are blunt. They have rounded edges and flattened, so no sharp bits to hurt you with. Never take a sharp weapon on the field. Optional equipment. Mail. See there, he's wearing a suit of riveted mail. And you can wear arm guards. Place them underneath your tunic. Strike zones. So we call this t-shirt and shorts, as you go from the neck down to the knees. On the arms it goes down to the elbows. This is purely for safety. You don't want to be hitting people in the head. It's dangerous. That's why we have the extra safety kit, and we train to defend against headshots. Hitting the hands, also not advised. A lot of people work with their hands, and getting injuries from your hobby is not a good idea. Also, hitting below the knee, in the calves and feet. Please try to avoid hitting in the groin area. Falling will not make you popular. And when striking from behind, try to avoid the spine. To be honest, try to not attack people from behind. Here we see a couple doing the basic 8s. Now these are 8 attack and defence positions that we use in most Viking reenactment. You do them repetitively as weapon drills so that you can train yourself to remember the positions. When you actually fight, it's nothing like this because the swords come in from all kinds of angles. But having a basic knowledge means that you react quicker. Some groups will use 6s, 4s, 5s. There's even one group that uses 10 attack areas, and I believe one group that just uses 10. But this is the 8s, and this is what we find to be the majority of groups use. It also translates to various other combat forms. It's just practice drills. One, that's a headshot. We don't actually use headshots, but they are useful to learn to defend against. 2 and 3, those are to the shoulders. 4 and 5, that's to the midriff. 6 and 7, those are to the thighs. 8 is a thrust, although it's not a proper thrust because you turn the hand slightly away. We don't actually want to impale somebody doing this. Block 1 there with the sword, so you can keep an eye on your opponent and not cover your face with your shield. 2 and 3, sword upwards, blocking the shoulder attacks. 4 and 5, again the sword can going upwards, although some people do turn it down, and this blocks the midriff attacks. We have 6 and 7 for the legs. Now, number 8, this is to block the thrust. Once again, safety drills. Brother Cedric has volunteered to help us out. So, areas you can strike. From the neck, down to the elbows and down to the knees. Those are the safe zones. Areas not to strike. Don't hit people in the head. Ooh, on the hands. Ow. Stab them in the feet. Ooh. Above all, try to avoid punching them in the groin. Ooh. Okay, Cedric, you go and lie down. I'm sure you'll recover shortly. Well, I hope you found that entertaining and useful. Please do hit like and subscribe, and well, share with your friends. And we'll see you next time for more Puppet Vikings. Hey. Bye.